have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. The Sooners and the Crimson Tide, a rematch of a very memorable game last time. Oklahoma had a brutal year, coming off some tough losses, but they circled the wagons. They played really inspired at home, and Alabama just didn't show up, Kirk. This was a crushing loss for their playoff chances. They put 3 on the board. That's it. Yeah, just another reminder of what makes college football so unpredictable. Alabama was starting to build some momentum and looking like they would be a team that would be destined to make it into the playoff. And of all games, to show up flat, just didn't look inspired against Oklahoma, who was having a down year. They caught the Sooners looking to make their season with a landmark win, and the Sooners capitalized on that and just ruined any hopes of the playoff for Alabama. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw. It's Mateer. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Ott. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is. Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. running with purpose. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Crucial third down play after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Simpson. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the defense wraps him up. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
First down and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion. Gets into space at the 50. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And at first down, they go right back to him. Has the first down and more. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
That these 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Caught over the middle. It's Ott. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, the quarterback looked so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Sooners pick up enough for a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Burks. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. To throw, it's Mateer. It's a quick grab. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
First down here for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Trying to make it 3 straight. Third down conversion. They need a yard here. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. But there's a flag down. He could get another try.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. A quick throw out left, complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Sooners! That big-body tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense at the goal line.
If you put a bigger linebacker on him, he can move away and use his speed. And if you go with an undersized, more athletic safety or defensive back, then he's just going to go up and over him. Just a nice job of utilizing your tight end in this area.
kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback still with the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Grab down the middle. It's Ott. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Catch made by the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ott. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. It'll be a 34-yard try. He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for some space. It's Young. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught quickly. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. So now on comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. To throw, it's Mateer. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Yeah, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Quarterback keeps the football. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hot over the middle. It's Porton. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. He keeps it on a design run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Try to convert with a sneak. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He knocks it through with confidence. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Running back with the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that, man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. That's caught. It's Gibson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Adams. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. To throw, it's Simpson. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Pass complete, but not good enough for a 1st down. The offense sends out the punt team. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback in this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down after that running play. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Simpson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Porton. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he shanked it. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back to pass. It's Mateer. It's caught. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They look to throw it here on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand.